So Liverpool lost yesterday against Chelsea 2-0 at Stamford Bridge. And why did they lose the game? Two reasons maybe. Number one, overconfidence, and number two, complacency. Overconfidence, yes, they were overconfident. They feel like they're the best team in the world, which they are at the moment. But if you're heading into a game, no matter how weak the opponent is, you need to respect them. Klopp played three young players, if I'm not wrong, three junior players. Williams at right back, Curtis Jones in midfield, and who else was there? And he benched Salah and Firmino. Played Minamino and Origi. Both good players. I'm not saying that Minamino and Origi are not good enough. They've proved themselves. But you're playing against Chelsea, that too in the FA Cup, winning which you would progress into the quarterfinals. Klopp doesn't care. You can say that he undermined Chelsea. All right, that was the biggest mistake you can do, undermining a big club like Chelsea. You can't undermine your opponent. Right, you weren't facing Shrewsbury or Oxford United or with any other lower league side. You were playing Chelsea. Of Chelsea, all right, they're coming fourth in the Premier League. We all know how good they can be on the day, and they proved. All right, they had a lot of chances. Giroud could have made it three. They lost 2-0, and yeah, and they were simply overconfident, right? And complacency. Klopp is just satisfied with the Premier League. He doesn't want to win the Champions League. He doesn't want to win the FA Cup. He didn't want to win the League Cup either. He played his junior team, 11 junior players against Aston Villa in the League Cup's quarterfinal and lost 5-0. Yesterday, he played 3 to 4 junior players, lost against Chelsea. In the Champions League, after losing 1-0 at Wanda Metropolitana in the first leg, he was, indirectly criticizing Diego Simeone's tactics. He was saying that they were too defensive. We had 70% possession. This was the best performance I've seen by my side in a long, long time and stuff like that. You know that Diego Simeone is known for his defensive approach. You know how good he can set up his team in terms of defense. And you went into this game knowing that if they scored the first goal, if they had an early lead, they would just sit back and relax and let you do all the attacking. And that's exactly what happened at Monta Metropolitana. So you have no right to criticize or even speak about Atletico Madrid's tactics. They put on a brilliant performance, I feel. So yeah, they were complacent. Klopp feels that just by winning the Premier League, he'll be doing something truly extraordinary, which would make him the best manager in the world. That wouldn't make him the best manager in the world. All right, you'll be the first manager who has handed the Premier League trophy to Liverpool. They haven't won the league in 30 years. You'll be the first one doing that. They have won the league before. They have 79 points right now, having played 28 games, if I'm not wrong. And City, who are second, have 57 points with a game in hand. So let's just say City win the next game, they'll have 60 points and they'll still be 19 points behind Liverpool. That's a huge margin. And there is no way that Liverpool would slip. All right, let's just not think about that. I personally would love if it happens. Like being a United fan, I can just hope for it, but it's not going to happen, right? It's like seeing a unicorn somewhere, right? That won't happen. So Liverpool won't slip, and if they do, I'll be the happiest person on this planet. But I know it won't happen, so let's not talk about it. They won the league, and just by giving Liverpool the Premier League trophy, Klopp feels like he's done something truly extraordinary, as I said. But the thing is, if you want to be the best team in the world, you have to win every single competition. Last season, Pep Guardiola was aiming for the quadruple. They got a bit unfortunate in the semi-finals of the Champions League. They missed out on the Champions League, but they ended up winning the domestic title, which of course is a huge achievement. But this season, Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp, despite being extremely brilliant, that's the only adjective I can come up with at the moment. I can't think of anything else. They were brilliant. That's all I can say. Despite being so brilliant, they are limiting themselves to only the Premier League, and that's. You may say that Liverpool fans will be on top of the world after winning the Premier League because they haven't seen their team win the Premier League in 30 years, blah, blah, blah. But look, if as I said, if you want to prove to the world that you're the best team, you need to go all out in all the competitions. You can't disrespect the FA Cup. You can't disrespect the League Cup. You need to, as you know, in the FA Cup against Shrewsbury, the match against Shrewsbury, Jurgen Klopp said that he won't attend the match for some reason. I think it was clashing with their Club World Cup or something. Look, you can't disrespect such a big competition like FA Cup. All right, you need to have that certain level of respect for every single competition that you're in. Doesn't matter how big or small the prize money is, or the value of the competition is. If you are in a competition, try to win it. That's what will make you the best. And this hasn't been the case for Liverpool this season. They've been the best team, but the attitude is not quite right, and their players have switched off. They've completely switched off after the winter break. They feel like they've already won the league and there's nothing left for them to do. So they're a bit casual now, and maybe maybe they'll lose the next match against Bournemouth. Maybe Bournemouth will give them a shock and defeat them at Anfield. That too at Anfield. So you never know what's next. You might see Liverpool losing their next couple of games and making it hard for themselves. But look, I'm in no position to talk about what would concern Liverpool fans. My team stands fifth in the table. We are in the Europa League, and even if we try our best, but we're not good enough. All right, we might see a change in the next season. We might have a couple of new players, and maybe we'll become a bit better. But let's not talk about us. Let's talk about Liverpool. Winning the Premier League would definitely make them happy. But as I said, complacency and overconfidence are the two main problems with Liverpool at this moment. Right, their Jurgen Klopp is also very casual. He feels like he's done Liverpool a huge favor. And as I said, if you want to be the best team in the world, you need to act like it and try to prove yourself in every single competition. So yeah, that's it. That's it about Liverpool. And yeah,